Welcome to the Shield Football Podcast. I'm your host, Fredo. With me today, we got the whole crew in the building. We got that boy Jerron, we got that boy DC, we got that boy Steven in the back, running things like always. What up, guys? How y'all been today, man?
Hey, what's going on, Fredo?
Yeah, not much, man. Just right here, chilling. You know, another Monday. Get to hang out, talk football with y'all. Jay, how you been, my boy?
Been doing good. Can't wait to talk about it.
All right, absolutely. All right, so before we go into the episode this week, first I would like to say is please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it. That right there would be much appreciated. That would help us expand more the channel. We would like to move on forward. And if you tune it in, thank you for tuning in. We much appreciate it. Especially to the returning subscribers, man. Like I appreciate y'all for the love and support. But guys, man, we got some news going on around the NFL, man. I know we want to chop it up a little bit here and there. And so also later on in the segment, we're going to do the mock draft, the Shield 2.0. So now that this time, the way we're going to do it, we're going to go based on our teams, the Titans, Texans, and the Cowboys. And so last time we did it, the Texans had a first-round pick. For this draft, now that we're out of it, man, it's going to make things a little bit more interesting as well. But that's the agenda for today, man. So we're going to jump into the news and things that we're going to talk about. So, guys, I'm going to open up the mic up to y'all. What y'all boys got in mind today, man? DC?
No, Fredo, just the happenings that's been going on since the last time we was on air. We hadn't had an actual game in a while, so it's actually a little bit refreshing to get to talk about some other aspects of the game.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Jay?
Let's start out with the news for DC's Titans.
All right.
The L'Jarius Sneed trade, acquiring him from the Chiefs in a surprising turn of events for me.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume that he would come back to the Chiefs. I just kind of thought it was a kind of a college bluff.
Yeah.
Hey, go find a trade, but you're gonna be back. So the Titans get L'Jarius Sneed and a 2024 7th round pick, and then the Chiefs acquire a 2025 3rd round pick and a 2024 7th round pick. So they're just doing a pick swap in the 7th round for this season. Tennessee acquires Sneed at $19 million, but of course they gave him an extension already. It's a really good move for the Titans. I feel like we've been talking about their secondary for 3 years now, but it's weird that it's a blow to the Chiefs. Let's not get that twisted, but I would say for what they gave up, I would give this like a B plus, because the extension, $4 million, 4 years, $76 million, $55 million guaranteed is a lot, and L'Jarius Sneed is injury not prone, but he gets hurt during the season. Crash, what do you feel about your team getting Sneed?
I'm excited, man. Actually, the new GM, he's making moves of need. And all the moves that he's made this year have been quality needs for us. With Awuzie and with Sneed. I didn't realize that these two guys are 2 of 5 corners in the NFL that played 400 covered snaps last year and didn't give up a touchdown. One of these guys did last year. And so it's going to be happening. Now we just get us the safety to put back there with those guys. But back to this move, the money, we had it to spend. So that's not really bothering me right now. So now we have to go in the draft and just fill in a couple of more holes. and see where it gets us. Because, like we say, our secondary has been trash for. We have missed first and second rounders so many times in the last 4 to 5 years, and hopefully this right here works out for us. And as far as Snead leaving the Chiefs, Chiefs, I guess they just feel like now that they're real confident in letting some of their best players just go, walk. We've seen it since Tyreek Hill. They're starting to make it a habit of letting these guys just walk like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it will catch up with them, but you got a guy like Mahomes, but you'd like to think at some point it just might sneak up on you and bite you. But like I say, with Mahomes, you never know. But overall, I'm gonna give it the same grade, Jay, a B+. I'm looking. It makes you more excited about the year coming up, especially with the draft right around the corner. This right here kills one of your needs. You don't have to use the draft pick on this now.
Yeah.
So with Snead and Awuzie, with fairly newer contracts, for at least 3+ years on both of those guys. So I'm looking forward to the draft now, man, to see what the other folks is going to come in and feel and how he's going to do it.
Yeah. So, all right, DC, I got a question for you, man. So now with this move right here, you say you like the move, like you don't mind the fact that the Titans paid him like basically like top second corner in the league. So my question was like I want to ask you is like, how do you feel about this signing, man? Even though that the Titans don't know what type of culture they got.
Right.
Because, you got a new head coach, a second year GM.
Yep.
Now, basically, like, would you have liked this move if you had Vrabel as your coach, or do you like it the same with his new coach?
Oh, this is fine. Either way.
Either way,
Fredo.
Yeah.
Either way, it's going to be, I don't have a problem with it. Like I say, it's a need. And as far as the money goes, the NFL is, you get paid on what you did that year.
Yeah.
You don't know what the next year, that's the thing about it.
Yeah.
If you have a good year, you can get paid. You may not do another thing in the league, but if you can have one good year and get a hell of an extension.
Yeah.
So as far as the money and the longevity to him, we just don't know. It's the NFL, man, and all you can do is hope for the best.
Yeah.
You take a lot of chances in the NFL with these contracts.
Yeah, absolutely.
The good thing is that, you can kind of fix them to, like you say, you only get a certain amount that's guaranteed.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be good with it, man. He's a little bit older.
Yeah.
I think he's like 27, he'll be 28 when the season starts, I think.
Yeah.
And a 4-year deal, so that should run him out.
Yeah.
Run him out to the end of his year.
Because the Titans have been making some sneaky good moves, man. Like not home runs, but hits at least with Tony Pollard. We know last year he wasn't as great with the Cowboys, but
he started getting better towards the second half.
Yeah, his numbers said he was getting better as the season went on.
When he fully recovered from that broken ankle, he started looking like old Tony Pollard.
Yeah.
So that's a real good sign.
Yeah, absolutely. And then now you got a good wide receiver with Calvin Ridley. We know, like, especially like towards the middle and towards the end, he wasn't producing as much as he was in the beginning of the season with the Jaguars. But with him and Hawkins, that's gonna be kind of very interesting to see. And we know that you signed your center to a 4-year, Christianberry. Lloyd Christianberry, to a 4-year extension.
Really good.
So that's right there. Like, you got help in the front. And also, like, you got a new head coach, and we're gonna see what type of how the running game is gonna look, because he's coming from the San Francisco branch, right?
Who's that?
Your head coach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the GM.
Yeah, the GM. Yeah. So so you could tell that he wants to bring that 49ers Shanahan type of offense to this, and I don't know, man. What are your concerns from your team right now if you had to pick one?
Still tackle. Tackle and safety right now.
Yeah.
Those are the two concerns. But as far as the offense, I'm excited.
Yeah.
When you go out and get Pollard and you already have Spears, that lets me know you're gonna do something different.
Yeah.
With those two of you guys, and you paid Pollard as RB1, giving him that money. So, like, I don't know if they're gonna put Spears in the slot or how this rotation is gonna work. If he gonna be, I can't see him just in his second year just being a pass catching back, third down back.
Yeah.
I've seen enough from him last year to say he can play a few more snaps than that.
Yeah.
So can't wait to see what Callahan's going to do with it. Looking forward to it, man. It's really a lot of excitement going around.
Yeah.
Just on the social media pages and stuff like that. People are excited about it. Even the Mason Rudolph pickup, just for the backup.
Yeah.
People are excited about that. So there's no more Malik Willis, and Tannehill's gone. So
Yep.
yeah, it's really exciting right now, man. And with this pick, Fredo, this is this changes us for the draft.
Exactly.
We in probably one of the better spots now, in that we can do what we want. We can get compensation. Somebody's going to come knocking on our door.
Yeah.
Now, whether he just stand pat and take out or somebody like that, but there's going to be options come draft day. When you got guys behind you like Denver and Minnesota, there's desperate need of a quarterback.
Yep.
Those guys are going to come knocking.
Yep.
And with a guy like Minnesota, I think they may be 11 or something like that. One of those teams. To move back 4 spots, I will take that.
Minnesota,
I will swap
11.
picks this year and whatever they offer to give us and still get a decent tackle. You may not get out at 11, but you still get you a quality tackle at that spot, along with picking up more draft capital.
Absolutely.
So I can't wait to see how this goes down.
Go back to the other page, Fredo. So they, like Fredo said, they've been doing work. Would you count this as a rebuild?
Yes. Oh yeah.
It's crazy because it's, to me, it's in between. You have let go of a couple people, but if this is the start of a rebuild, it's a pretty good start. You still got a whole bunch of cap space, and but we gotta figure out
cap space. The time still have $45 million.
We got to figure out the quarterback.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, all right, so
how satisfied?
Basically same things. Like, can Levis make it work? From what you saw last year, you got D Hop, you got Calvin Ridley, you got Treylon Burks, you got Pollard, Spears. That's the talent.
Absolutely.
That's a lot. The tight end. Chig. So that's talent. Can Levis make it work?
Levis is on the clock. There's no excuses for him this year.
Yeah.
There's no excuses for him. If he can't be productive with these guys around him, then he just ain't it.
Yeah.
He'll be back in the quarterback market before you know it. And the reason I was calling it a rebuild, because once you bring in the new head coach / OC and you get rid of Derrick Henry, which was the cornerstone of pretty much everything we did over the last few years. So that's why I would still consider that a rebuild. Even though a lot of it came through free agency and nothing yet from the draft, that's why I would consider it a rebuild. But like I say, Levis is on the clock. There's no excuses for him now at all. If they shore up this offensive line with a first-round tackle or something like that, there's really no excuse at all.
You know what? If I'm the Titans, one of them quarterbacks still might look good to me. I can't lie. If I like JJ McCarthy more than I like Levis, I might
pull the trigger.
Yeah,
if you like,
or in the second round, if Penix is there.
Yes, ain't no doubt.
What's the downside? We're in the middle of a rebuild. We got to make sure Levis is the guy. I would Bo Nix second round, something like that would be fine to me.
Yeah. So right now, DC, if you had to give Levis a chance, like compared, all right, so we know how he looked last year with the weapons he had. It wasn't that great, but he did show a little bit more flash.
Little promise. He had up and down moments.
Yeah, he had up and down moments, but with this talent that they're bringing around the team, not just the offense, but as the defense as well, what expectations do you have for him? Like, what are your number one expectations for him? As in, he could stay for another year.
Yeah. I would definitely want to make sure the interception number don't get out of control. I think he played half a season last year.
Yeah.
Now he's got the full. Like I say, he's gonna have the full off season as the starting quarterback. He's gonna get all the reps.
Yeah.
So I want to see how Callahan is going to use him this year. But for him, this is it. Like, he's a 4-year deal. When you're a second rounder, you don't get 5 years. So this is the second year before. Yeah. We should know pretty soon. Within the first 6-7 games, we should know something. We should be really telling for him. Okay. I don't know if game speed going to still be a thing for him. But like I said, he didn't play the full season. Yeah. He's still got to read defenses. Yeah. Stuff like that. So, but as long as he ain't out there turning the ball over, it's going to be another thing, like I say, with the OCs. What kind of position you put these guys in? I don't care who you have at quarterback. You know what he's good at. You know what he's not good at. So you need to put plays in the book to where he's more comfortable at running.
Yep. All right, cool.
It was interesting to see analytically, he tended to put the ball in places that were the most dangerous. Where it would it's more 50-50. Him and D Hop they clicked early because he would put it into positions where D Hop could win the football, but he analytically it didn't show him as a processor,
right?
Like you said, reading the defense. So hopefully he does get better at that, and then all of this will work.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. What's up next, man? What you boys want to chop about?
So there's a leak, a couple, going on almost a week, of the Houston Texans new uniforms. There's a lot of speculation, and then the Texans pretty much came out and said these are the actual uniforms, at least the away uniforms, when they put Tank Dell and
Nico Collins
out in the uniforms. Trying to pull it up. So I shared the picture with everybody in the chat. And I guess April they're gonna make it official.
Yeah, the week of the draft.
Okay. So far, what do y'all think of what the little we have seen of the Texans uniform?
So all right, so as of right now, they only have that one picture of Tank Dell and Nico Collins, and this right here was tweeted out by the owner, Cal McNair. He's the one that posted this little leak because someone before him took a picture of that exact same uniform, but the background looked trashy. You know, they made the uniform even worse. But to be honest with you, man, it's like all of us had said off the cameras that it looks like the Atlanta Falcons uniforms. You know, I can see right here by the detail the helmet's the same logo. It's just the little details on the uniform, just like everybody else in the NFL with this new modern uniforms that has the city's name right here.
You already say Texans, didn't it?
Well,
On
no.
the front of the jersey.
Well, like
the
way it's Houston, but home says Texans.
Okay.
All right. So right here it says Houston, and you can tell it kind of has the horns coming out from the shoulder pads. I like that. It just I don't like really, man. Like I really don't like the whole that says the name across of it, man. But overall, you know, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not a big fan of this white uniform right here. I need to see how the blue one looks like. And I heard that the alternative one, instead of being like a red, is gonna be a black.
Ooh.
Is this the normal blue? Because it looks darker. Maybe it's the lighting or something.
Yeah, like
it's a little bit darker.
Yeah, it's a little bit darker because they normally go for that deep blue.
That steel blue.
Yeah, the steel blue. To me, like, I kind of don't like, because this blue in some ways it looks kind of black as well. Yeah. You know, so that takes a little aspects of it, man. But overall, man, 1 to 10, man, I give this like a 5, man, because I have mixed feelings of it. It's kind of I like it and I don't. Yeah. Then the numbers of it, like, I don't know
I was going to ask you, what would you change? The number font?
That number font is Falcons.
Yeah. Like that numbers just don't sit well with me, man. Yeah, I think the one thing I have to change of it be the numbers. Yeah,
there's good and bad parts of the jersey.
I like the horns. The you know.
See, I don't like the horn
on the shoulder pads.
I don't like the horn.
But then again, like, we only seen the side of it, man. Like, I want to see the front of the side, because right now we're seeing the side of the side. You see what I'm saying?
Like, I'm zooming in on the reflection on Tank Dell to see. I don't really like the horn on the side. I think it looks kind of collegey.
Yeah.
Like, I could see like UTSA doing something like that or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But the good part is, the thing I didn't like about the old white jerseys for the Texans is they always had, it was a white jersey, but they had that blue stripe. I couldn't stand that blue stripe around the neck.
Yeah.
But like, I'm glad that's gone. But this now that you say it, it is Atlanta Falcons blue.
Yeah.
Like it's just the blue Atlanta Falcons right now with the horns on the side.
And also, like there's gonna come, like I feel like the red ones are gonna look like the Cardinal ones for some reason. I got a feeling if this looks like the Atlanta Falcons one, I got a feeling that the red jerseys kind of gonna look like the Cardinals red jersey.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I feel like the league with these new uniforms are going like towards like let's make them kind of look similar, because the Broncos as well is gonna have their uniforms come new uniforms come out as well. So I don't know, man, but like I was talking to some people, I'm kind of glad that they're not going to use the Oiler colors. I'm trying to get away from that aspect. If we don't have the Oilers logo, I don't want the colors. I don't want to have one thing out of the old Houston Oilers colors. Don't get me wrong, it looks nice and everything, man, but we need to say our own identity, man. The Oilers are the Oilers, and we're the Texans. And I feel like this route right here is like already, it's not showing me good vibes of it, man. But who knows, man? I need to see more pictures. I feel like this picture right here is not doing it as justice. But how do y'all feel since y'all not fans, man? Like
I think it's just cool.
Yeah,
they're just cool. It's gonna be.
There's one thing you had to change. What would it be?
Me, I don't like the horn.
Yeah.
As of right now, just seeing it from the front and a little bit from the side. If you look at Tank Dell's reflection, I don't like the horn right there, man.
It's the numbers for me.
The
the script,
numbers.
the font, look like some old type of script that you would see on your computer. You get to pick from this font. That 3 almost look like an E. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? It looks exactly like a capital E to me.
yeah.
So yeah, it'll be the font on the numbers.
It looks like almost looks like a 9. Yeah. What's it called? So, yeah, like the certain numbers, man. But yeah, overall the jersey, man, I got mixed feelings about it. I'm not too confident with it. Maybe with the whole different color scheme, maybe. We're gonna see what's up, man. But as of right now, man, as a Texans fan, I like. At this point, might as well stick with the original ones. Yeah.
I would have modified the original ones a little bit instead of just going for a new total overhaul.
Yeah.
So
before we go on to something else, I know when they did this this redesign of the uniforms, I know that the fans had input as well, like they picked certain fans. I want to say it was like over 100 fans. They had to collaborate and give their opinion about the uniforms. I was like, man, y'all could have done better than this, man. I
people
don't
like
know.
the Atlanta, I guess.
I
guess so, man. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah. So moving on, I'm in a little. I'm not gonna say a full on depression, but my team is going through it. I feel like Stephen Jones is purposefully taking a step back. We've been in competition mode, just couldn't get over the hump of the top teams, and then out of nowhere, we lost to the upstart Packers badly. So this offseason, NFL teams have been on a spending spree. The Cowboys have only spent $11 million, which is the least out of any team. So the Cowboys spent 11.1, and the next least spending team are the LA Chargers at 39.2. So that's triple the money that the Cowboys have spent. It's showing that they're taking a step back on purpose. This Mike McCarthy's last year of his contract, and now rumors are coming out that the Cowboys are thinking about letting Dak Prescott hit the open market, which no teams do that.
Right.
Like there's not, unless you're willing to let him go, like Kirk Cousins and the Vikings. There's no reason why you would let your starting quarterback, who performed as a top 4, top 5 quarterback in the regular season hit the open market. So I just don't understand why that would be a thing. And I think that it's kind of a joke at this point. It instead of going all in, they seem like they're going all out. So what do you think about Dak Prescott being on the open market? And there's an article coming out that there's NFC GMs who said we can win a Super Bowl. We could have won a Super Bowl with Dak Prescott as our quarterback, and now he may hit the open market next year. What do you think about that?
So I think I always been a big fan of Dak. You know this, Jay. Ever since he started for y'all, man, I've been a big fan of him. So me personally, man, like I just feel like the Cowboys have done everything they can with him. They, you had you have CeeDee Lamb, you had his best buddy, what's it, the running back
Ezekiel Elliott.
He had Ezekiel. The offensive line has always been right there. Now the offensive line has not been healthy throughout his career, really, and throughout this free agency, ever since they lost. What was it? Since the Packers, the Cowboys have not got any good news. They only made four signings, 2 re-signings and 2 signings: a running back, linebacker, cornerback, and a long snapper. It's funny that the Cowboys. I get it. Jerry Jones said that they're going to go all in this free agency and they haven't made anything, and it makes them kind of look bad. But I feel that the Cowboys should not let go of Dak Prescott. They should keep him, re-sign him, maybe to a 3-year deal. Nothing big, but we know the quarterback market is going to be very high at that time now, and he's going to be compromised as one of the top quarterbacks. And last year he proved the numbers that he was one of those statistically one of those good quarterbacks, man. But it just doesn't show on the field. It didn't help that they lost in a game that they were like projected to win, and the Packers just had the way with and especially the way how y'all lost just makes the situation very bad. Yep. I say the Cowboys don't let him test out. If he does, man, there's gonna be teams fighting over for this dude. DC?
I think I'm good with letting him test it. Baltimore just did this with Lamar. Nobody took Lamar. Yeah. He ended up right back. Let him test the market.
Okay.
Then you'll find out what your worth really is. Because the Cowboys, when you sign him, it's gonna be 60. Then you have 3 players for $120 million with Michael and CeeDee Lamb. What team had 3 players for $120 million? Yeah. None of the other teams in the NFC, the Green Bay Packers don't have that. The Lions don't have that. Yeah. And these are teams that are on the come up with their spending. So I think let him test it. He might get his feelings hurt, but I would still let him test it. Because what team do you think of would have that kind of capital to come out there and give him that?
Yeah.
That's going to be a whole lot of money, what he's asking for.
Absolutely. It's not going to be an established team. It's going to be in a rebuild team that's going to maybe offer him that amount of money. There's a reason why they got that money is because they don't have that superstardom. But if, basically you got to ask you got to ask yourself, are you in it for the money? Are you in it to win? Like, what is your motivation?
That's my point right there, Fredo. Everybody keeps saying Dak has all the leverage. It kind of looks like that up front, but if you do leave, where are you going?
Exactly. Yeah.
Where are you going? Are you going to one of the worst teams in the league?
Yeah.
And part of it, I think the Cowboys, I don't think they prepare for Dak's departure. I don't think they've not drafted a quarterback later on in the round that I can think of. You have to prepare. When you start paying these quarterbacks, that's the thing now. I think every team should take a quarterback in the draft. I don't care if it's a 7th round flyer or a 6th round flyer. Just take one. Put one on the bench. Yeah. Because with the way this money's going, it's going to be tough to keep this team together.
But do you think that the quarterbacks are doing or letting him have that test market because they have Trey Lance as a backup?
No, I don't think so. I'm not. Jerome ain't no more. I don't know if Trey Lance is really in the plans for the future. Because the thing about it, when Shanahan lets you walk, people feel like we can't do nothing with you.
Yeah.
That's when you see after what he's done with Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, this guy top 3 pick.
Yep.
I let him walk for a guy that probably wouldn't even been drafted.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he's really in the plans for the Cowboys going forward. But
Man,
what do you think, Jay?
So what they want to do is develop Trey Lance into at least a Justin Fields level starter. He's not going to end up being like a Dak Prescott. His just processing isn't quick enough. So they want to make him into a viable playmaker at the quarterback position. If they're using him as a chip, like a bargaining chip to lower Dak's price, I don't think that's going to work. Dak's in the room with him, so he can kind of see like what Trey Lance knows. I can't see a reason why Dak would take anything less than what a Kirk Cousins is getting.
Right. Yeah.
No.
It's not his job to reset the market. Like everybody else is getting paid crazy amounts. Kirk Cousins is getting 62 this year, so I'm up in the air. I would love to be in a place more like the Titans and the Texans, to be honest, with a younger quarterback who you don't know the ceiling. I feel like I know the ceiling of Dak, and I don't know if he's not Mahomes, but I think he's in the upper echelon where if you have everything right around him, you should be able to make a run.
Right.
It's just I don't trust that the Cowboys can get everything right around them, and the way this offseason looks doesn't look like they're getting it right. But according to Warren Sharp, so these are the quarterback cap hits in the Super Bowl era for the last 10 years. So these are non-Mahomes, non-Brady, non-Peyton, who we would all say are elite, probably the best quarterbacks of all time.
Oh, yeah.
So last year, Brock Purdy on a rookie deal. So that's important.
Yes.
A rookie deal.
Major.
He made $0.9 million. He was in the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts, another rookie deal, $1.6 million in the Super Bowl. Matt Stafford, of course, he's a veteran. He made it to the Super Bowl. That's a $20 million cap hit. And opposed to everybody getting 40, 50, 60. Joe Burrow was $8.2 million on a rookie. Jimmy Garoppolo, another non-rookie deal, but $20 million cap hit. Jared Goff, rookie deal, 7.6. Nick Foles was a vet minimum, $1.6 million to make it to the Super Bowl. Matt Ryan, $23 million in 2016. Cam Newton, 13. Then Russell Wilson, back-to-back, rookie deal, Super Bowl runs, $0.8 million it cost. So Joe Flacco, rookie deal, then Colin Kaepernick, rookie deal. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 of all those names I just said were 8 of the last 13 were rookie deals. 4 of the last 6 were on rookie deals. So it's showing that to get to the Super Bowl, you need to draft a good one and then build up. So Cowboys in a tricky situation where if you either needed Mahomes, Brady, Peyton, or a rookie. That's the only way to go. So hey, don't look. Maybe they see that too and say, well, he's not Mahomes, Brady, or Peyton. Let's start over. That's the only thing I could think.
So you know what those numbers you just put up, I say that y'all had to move up this year to get a quarterback, or for sure next year, because at this point, I mean, you you're gonna have to just get another quarterback. I don't know if you get someone towards the end of the career, that's not gonna ask or break the bank, or you just draft a quarterback like DC said until you hit one, or you could fit one with your scheme, the type of offense you want to run, because you don't even know if you're gonna have the same coach next year as well,
Right.
So that plays a whole type of leverage what you want to do with your quarterback for pursuing on, especially if you want to dispatch from Dak Prescott. But if that's a stat right there, you're telling us, Jay, I think it may just make sense to move on.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Who were the first three teams you mentioned on that list?
For the Super Bowl, it was 49ers, Purdy, Jalen Hurts with the Eagles,
okay.
and then Matt Stafford
with the Lions
in 2021 with the Rams.
And what those three teams have in common is they've been very aggressive.
Yeah,
that's
creating signings. All
true.
three of those teams you just signed. And Flacco, of course, he had an elite defense. And there was somebody else later on you named down the line and said they had an elite defense when they won theirs too.
Right.
Yeah.
Flacco, Russell Wilson.
Yeah, Russell Wilson. They had
Wilson.
elite defenses.
Yep.
But those first three, their GMs have been aggressive.
That's true.
Fuck them picks.
Yeah,
Let's
true.
win now.
Yep.
And that's the difference I would see right there. Like you mentioned earlier about how much money the Cowboys spent.
Yeah.
They the least.
Yep.
You have to, at some point, you got to swing for the fences.
Yeah.
You have to strike while the iron's hot.
You actually have to go all in.
You have to.
Yeah.
Like,
You have to. You
and
might
if
pay
it
for
don't,
later.
Yeah, but if it don't work, we start it over.
What
and
Buffalo's doing right now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm just torn about that. It's tough letting a good quarterback go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at that cap hit, it shows in the stats.
Yeah.
You're not gonna win with somebody making $60 million.
But then again, the Cowboys don't have money to like really get anybody right now, man. They only have what, $5 million?
See, but the thing is, they can restructure
Yeah.
to like they could. That's why everybody's kind of going at this rumor is because if they restructured Dak and extended him, they could get like 19, 20 million if they really wanted
Yeah.
to. Because that would just add more years onto Dak Prescott's
Yeah.
contract. But they haven't done it because if the Cowboys really wanted to, they could have been getting some of these free agents.
Yeah.
But it seems like they're just letting him play it out. So that's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
So what if a team like Minnesota say we'll take Dak, we'll give you the 11th pick? What do you say to that?
Me personally?
Yeah.
11th pick.
Shit. Man, that'd be
I
crazy
may-
if that shit does happen, man.
I may go for that.
Damn. Bro, now you said this, man, like maybe like they're always like, hey man, like maybe underneath the table they're telling teams, hey man, Dak's up for sale. Who wants him?
Yeah, today's the owners meeting, people are talking.
Yeah.
They're talking. Ain't no doubt.
So for me, I would want a little bit more than that. Maybe a 1 and a 2 or 1 and a 3 or something like that. And that just so if I can't get high enough this year, I can get high enough next year.
Gotcha.
Because if you trade them, you're going to take a step back. You're going to be top 12 in the draft. And then that's when you can maybe get up to the 2, 3. Because it looks like everybody's getting a quarterback.
Yeah.
Everybody except the Raiders are getting their quarterback. So Washington will be out. You would have to fight against New York and the Raiders to get the next quarterback for next year. But yeah, I would be interested. We got to get that cap number down somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. What else we got going on around the NFL, man? So we talked about all our three teams, man. We talked about the Giants, Texans, and sadly the Cowboys. Kind of make me feel a little bit depressed over here, Jerron.
No, everybody's got to go.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But we know, man, the Cowboys are trying to we can tell they want to pay their guys. They got, they got to pay CeeDee Lamb. They got to pay old boy Michael Parsons. Yeah, that's gonna be tough, man. You can't have three of them like DC said, man.
Them boys gonna get top 3.
Yep.
Probably more on the mark when they hit their number. When they get their numbers, They're gonna probably be top 3 at their position getting paid, man.
Yep.
The Chiefs don't even have that.
No,
They
no.
just paid Chris Jones, but they don't have a CD Lamb
Nope.
contract.
Nope.
And even Pat Mahomes is cheap
Yep.
relatively now
Oh yeah,
compared
especially
to-
now.
to everybody else.
Just
So
the Super Bowl alone makes it worth it for Mahomes.
yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
Man.
but we can go to the mock draft if
Before we get to that, Fredo,
Yeah, man.
this steam that some kind of way J.J. McCarthy is picking up.
Yeah, man.
I don't get it, Fredo.
So what's bugging you about this whole JJ
How is it
McCarthy?
that people are going to be willing to take him in the top? There's been people talking about come up to 7, 6 in the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
What has he done in the last year? This time last year, we were not talking about nothing at all about it. We were
Nope.
talking about Caleb Williams.
Yep.
That's it. So now
Drake
he went through
yeah.
a whole year in a running offense in which he basically was a real game management. You had one of the best O-lines and the best running back in the country, and they won in one of the best defenses. So now he's worthy of being picked in the top 10. What changed over the last year? What did he do different?
I'm gonna give you this scenario, man. He is the what was that quarterback taken before Mahomes? Mr. Trubisky.
Trubisky?
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, like Trubisky out of nowhere was getting all this steam as well.
That's true.
You know, you see what I'm saying? The fact that he went over Mahomes and Deshaun Watson and that draft, that was pretty crazy, and just the way it had panned out. Well, we know the most successful one was Mahomes, and then Deshaun Watson second, then Trubisky. Man, this dude didn't do nothing with the Bears, man. And he might play that factor. He might be the Mitch Trubisky of this draft. He's gonna build up a lot of smoke, and some teams might regretfully regret that pick. I don't know. Like I don't know too much about him, to be honest with you.
Right.
Like,
At this point, y'all watch more college ball than I do. So
I've been watching him because I had the same question. Like, what's going on? Why is he? Somebody say he might go 4.
Wow.
He might go 4. It might go quarterback.
So someone's gonna move up.
Somebody's gonna move up with the Cardinals to get him.
Giants.
Giants, maybe. Yeah, that's the rumor. He's visiting the Giants. So the NFC teams interested are Giants and Vikings. But so what I've seen is people like his third down production.
Okay.
So first and second down, it's a handoff. If those don't work, it's 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. People are falling in love with what he does on third down. So he's, from what I've seen, he's more athletic than you think.
Right.
Like, he runs around. I'm gonna compare him to a Brock Purdy. If you watch what Brock Purdy does, I think JJ McCarthy can do the same kind of things if you have everything right around him.
Right.
He moves around. He's quicker than you think, and he's accurate on the run. He processes very quickly. His arm isn't special.
Right.
His arm to the boundaries and down the field are good enough.
Yeah.
Just like Brock Purdy. So I think people see what Brock Purdy did and getting the ball to his weapon, and that's helping JJ McCarthy right now.
Right.
Because they're like, Brock Purdy in the right offense can get the ball to the playmakers, and he can make something happen on third down, which he has been doing, which has surprised me. I think that's helping JJ McCarthy get a rise in his stock, because if you look at the numbers, I mean, he barely throws the ball.
Right.
But on third down is when people are like, oh, look, it's a positive play here, it's a positive play there, a good ball placement, because all you're doing is looking at third down reels. But I can understand why, because of the Brock Purdy kind of aspect, but I'm torn at a top 5 pick for him still. But they always pay up for quarterbacks.
But I'm sure his third downs have to look good. Overall on offense, I've been Michigan. If you look at their negative plays throughout the whole year, I bet they have very few negative. He was never more 3rd and 20, that type of stuff like some of these other guys.
That's right.
Like, it's all gonna be manageable. 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, stuff like that. When you give him the ball to Blake Carl behind that line, he probably averaged 4.55 yards a carry. So his third down was gonna always be manageable. And with him and with Brock Purdy did have Brees Hall in college.
Yeah.
But outside of that, he wasn't surrounded by talent like J.J. McCarthy. Not at all. So I can kind of understand Brock Purdy's a little bit more than J.J. So, but I can't wait to see who jump up there and make that move. I cannot wait to see who's going to do it.
Giants and
Because
Vikings.
guess what? That offensive line don't come with you to the NFL. So you can't
Yep.
take that with you.
Nope, you can't. Hey, so real quick, man. So the NFL has, so like DC said, the NFL owners meetings today, and the owners have approved this this one right here. NFL has approved giving teams a third challenge if they're correct on one of the first two challenges. Now,
No, that's a problem. No, we don't
So
need to slow
basically-
down the game even more.
so you
just get it right.
So they got that rule, and now it says now they're banning the against objects. The NFL owners vote to ban hip drop tackle.
That's good.
At first, they were leaning like they don't want to do that.
Yeah,
First, they were saying they're going to leave it in the game because it would be too difficult to make that judgment.
Yeah.
It's a very judgmental call, they were saying. So they wasn't sure if they were going to take it out or leave it in.
So now you can't tackle below the waist.
Did they change it? Did they say it passed?
Well, the hip drop tackle is
yeah.
the one that broke
Pollard.
Tony Pollard's ankle.
Yeah,
It's the tackle, and he's in. The ball carries in front. The tackler's behind, and the tackler drops down his whole weight and it lands on the ankles.
yeah.
I'm okay. Like it got Mark Andrews
Yeah,
also
got-
like
got
that.
Mark Andrews, yeah.
It's just taking too many stars out.
Yeah.
I don't know how the defenders like. Basically, you as a defender, you just have to get dragged until until you get
grab
help.
a guy like Saquon, I mean, he gonna take you to the goal line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's gonna be some embarrassing moments.
Yeah.
But it's been taking too many people
Yeah,
out.
it has.
It's hurting. Dak Prescott broke his ankle, hip
Same
drop,
way.
hip
Yep.
drop tackle.
Sure was.
It's got to get out of the game. As a defender, I just don't know how you.
Exactly. man.
I don't know how you get these cats down. You got Derrick Henry. It's gonna be embarrassing for you, but I guess that's what you get paid for.
Yep.
Yeah. So I did. So it did get approved.
Okay.
So so they're gonna take that tackle away now. That drop hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sucks. I mean, it's like this defense, man. Like can't play tackle football, man.
No.
But I understand, like seeing, especially on my team,
Yeah.
it broke the quarterback's ankles, and that was our season gone.
Yeah.
Like Mark Andrews, there's been other people that I just have to think of, but
Yeah.
those three names come to mind quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be a judgment call, and man, it's gonna, like you said, it's gonna be tough to tackle those running backs.
Yeah,
Is it a personal foul? I guess it's gonna be personal foul. I would think when them take it out of the game like that. If you do it, it's probably gonna be a
A
personal
lot of
foul.
penalties, man. It's gonna slow down the game for sure. All right, gentlemen. Before we move on to our Mark Draft 2.0, anything else?
Y'all think Mike Williams gonna benefit the Jets?
yes,
They picking him up?
yeah.
So-
For the 5 games he plays, he's gonna be perfect for.
So Mike Williams signing to the Jets?
Yeah, he went last week. They signed
yeah.
him.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Jets are loading up. They got Tyron and Mike Williams in the span of a week. Their offense is not too shabby.
Yeah. But we're gonna see if Aaron Rodgers stays healthy on more than one play.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sucks, man.
You got a bunch of injured guys on MetLife turf, so
Yeah.
Oh,
hopefully they figure that problem out.
Yeah.
yeah. Tyron, I don't know why he didn't think of that.
Yeah.
He didn't think of playing in New Jersey.
Yeah, man. It just, man, like the highlight, Aaron Rodgers was running out with the American flag.
Yep.
Oh, man. That sucks, man. But it's good to laugh about sometimes. All right, gentlemen. Y'all ready?
Yes.
All right. So the way we're going to do this draft, like I said in the intro, each DC is going to represent the Titans. I'm going to represent the Texans, and the and the Cowboys could be represented by Jerron. So, but we could do this together because we're a team here at the Shit Football Podcast, and so we're gonna go right here and start this draft right here, and let's start it right now. And DC, man, your Titans with the 7th pick overall. You're on the clock. Who do you want, man? Your top needs are wide receiver, offensive line, edge rusher, and a DB.
Take wide receiver out. They're good at wide receiver.
They're good at wide receiver.
O-line, edge, O-line, edge, and DB. I still give them that.
And there's an offensive line that that you've always been talking about, and that's Joe ATL.
Yep. Yeah, that's him.
Yep.
I know last time I took the receiver, but now after this stuff been transpiring, I'm gonna go with the offensive tackle.
Offensive tackle for Notre Dame.
You have to have that with a young quarterback.
All right, so we just talked about Levis giving him no reason to fail. Brock Bowers, would you think of a generational tight end prospect to have Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Hopkins, Tony Pollard, Brock Bowers at tight end? That would be a dangerous. That would be a dangerous offensive trio, quadruplets, basically.
Yeah. But for that for me to happen, we'd have to trade out. I wouldn't take him at 7.
Okay.
Personally, tight end at 7. He's going to be good, really good. But as far as 7, I wouldn't take him there. If we ended up trading out with Denver, going back to 12, something like that, then maybe at that point, if the tackle's not there, I would think about it. But no, right now, just straight up at 7, I'm taking a tackle.
Right.
Tackle.
Brock would have to be we'd have to be falling back to get Brock Bowers.
Okay,
Joe
so all those agreed. Joe
Alt.
All right, we'll go with that.
Yep.
All right, cool. So next on the board is the Cowboys. The Cowboys' top need are running back, wide receiver, tackle, center, defensive lineman, linebacker, and cornerback. Damn, that's a lot.
Now, for me, what I'm seeing is they got Jackson Powers Johnson is a center out of Oregon that I really like. He would be a really good replacement for. He would be an upgrade over the center we had last year. Right. We lost the tackle.
Smith.
Yeah. So Tyler Guyton is another name
from Oklahoma.
The only thing is if we have to, we'll put Tyler Smith out to left tackle.
Yeah. So
for me, I'm taking the center, Jackson Powers Johnson, because I always have that in my back pocket to move Tyler Smith out to left tackle, and he can be really good there too. So I'm going Jackson Powers Johnson there. The only other name I would see is Tyler Guyton or Adonai Mitchell. Those are kind of those are good names, but I'm gonna go off my board, and Jackson Powers Johnson would be my pick.
Yeah, I think that'd be a solid pick right there. You want to protect your quarterback and also help your run as well. So I'm all for that, and plus that's a need that y'all need right here. DC?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Like you say, they're interchangeable. Okay. When you can move a player like that, you get basically 2 with 1.
Yep.
So we know the Texans don't have a first round pick. Now we're in the second round right here, and DC, your Titans are on the clock with the 38th pick right here. So on the first round, we picked your tackle. So your other need is a wide receiver, which we said that we're good with, right? Edge rusher or a defensive back. Now, right here we have safety, linebacker, center, quarterback.
No, definitely no. I'll go with no. I would not.
So Bo Nix is the quarterback. Peyton Wilson, safety. Tyler Nubin. You got your corners.
I would probably go that safety spot.
Yeah,
I would like to put a young safety back there with the veteran corners. Yeah.
So you like that Tyler
Nubin? He's definitely a need.
Nubin?
Yeah, Nubin.
Yeah, from Minnesota.
Yeah, now the Byard's gone.
Okay. You want to pick them lips? All right, let's go. There's a need right here. Let's pick it up. Now the Texans on the clock. Here we go. This one gets interesting. So the Texans needs a wide receiver, defensive lineman, linebacker, and cornerback. And then this is the second round with the 42nd pick overall. So me personally,
where do you think your holes are remaining?
for me, it's wide receiver and corner. If it was up to me, and I don't see no wide receivers right here in the top picks right now.
Pick the ooh.
But I do like Wilson.
Yeah,
Roman Wilson.
I like him a lot.
I like Roman Wilson.
Roman Wilson, I like him a lot. Now, go back up. Let's look at the corners.
So
TJ Tampa, is he still there?
TJ Tampa?
Oh, no, he might have got picked.
We could go look up right here by position.
Yeah, go to the corners. So Roman Wilson.
So these are the corners right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he got picked up already.
Yeah, there's nobody I would go with. Go back to your
board.
Yeah, your board.
Okay.
So at linebacker you have who? You have
we got right now we got
Aziz, Shair,
two the kid from Alabama.
Toyo.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, we got him and was it Malik Collins? No.
No,
oh God.
the guy y'all just got
from Tennessee.
Algier,
yeah. There we go.
So I think you're good at linebacker.
Yeah, no, linebackers were good, man. We need
offensive line is good. Edge, you're good. You're set.
Yeah, no edge. We got too many edge rushers.
Yeah. Roman Wilson is
the should be good.
Roman Wilson should be the one.
Yeah,
there.
man. Like that's what we need right there. Because I know Nico Collins or Tank Dell will be hurt for a game or two.
Yep.
So I'm good with that. Roman Wilson's from Michigan.
Yep.
DC.
Yep.
All right, man. Let's go.
It's
in, man. It's in the board. And next pick we have for the second round, we have the Cowboys at pick 56. So we drafted a center, now running back, wide receiver, tackle, defensive lineman, linebacker, and cornerback. And right here we have a safety, a tight end, wide receiver, edge rusher, and a defensive lineman.
Keep going down.
Jonathan Brooks.
Yeah, keep going. He coming off the ACL is the only thing.
And wide receiver, you have.
I like Jalen Polk a lot.
You do? He's nice. Yeah, from Washington. Yeah.
Very underrated. Very underrated. Roma Dunze got all the shine, but that guy can go too.
I think if Roma Dunze wasn't there, he would be in the first round. I like. Let's go with. Keep going down a little bit. So for me, it's out of Junior Colson, the linebacker. He's too. Let's go with Jalen Polk. I like him a lot.
Jalen Polk, wide receiver from.
I sure would have tried it.
I like him a lot.
Would have tried it.
Cause right now he'd be good at number 3 for y'all.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect number 3.
Absolutely. All right, we agree with that.
Yep.
Bet. Let's get that. All right. So now the Texans are back in the second round pick, with the 59th pick overall, and so I've been saying that I would like a corner or a safety because that's my other main concern. Wide receiver, I don't want to double dip, but I don't know Jeremiah.
Nah, he's not.
No,
not for y'all.
But you know what? I wouldn't mind having another running back with Brooks, but
who's the best available receiver?
Jermaine Burton.
Yeah,
Alabama.
Okay. Yeah, but we already got wide receiver.
For me, the name that's kind of sticking out for y'all, good for y'all, Chris Jenkins, the defensive lineman. So interior wise, y'all let Sheldon Rankins go. Y'all got Autry.
Yeah. So we do need a defensive lineman for sure.
You got Autry. Y'all let Sheldon Rankins. You let Malik Collins go.
Yeah. So we need someone inside.
Yeah. Because I think it's Autry and some not many names.
So how about Chris Jenkins? I'm cool with that, man.
I would go Chris Jenkins. I like
DC?
Chris Jenkins.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So let's get here, and we're going to the third round, people.
Okay.
To see what's going on. So now we're in the third round. Now the Texans are back in the clock. They got the 86 pick. So now Texans, we drafted wide receiver, defensive lineman. Now we need, I would like a cornerback. I need a cornerback, man. But damn it, man, there's none really out here. Is old boy Green from Florida State any good, Jay?
Ronald Green. I don't think he's anything great. He's not. His name isn't ringing bells. So,
it says that
his overall grade on PFF is nice.
Yeah, it's been upgrading. He went from 70 to 2021. 2022, he's a 73. 2023, he's a 83. I mean, he be our second corner right here, or third.
Third corner.
Yeah, third corner.
This is height. Does it have height, weight?
I think it's sure.
Go to first look over there.
Oh, first look, gotcha. First look, he's 6 foot. Damn
6 foot 186, red shirt senior. From grade wise, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah,
that would be one of those names that pop out and keep.
It's the third round, right?
Yeah, this is third round.
Third round. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
Go back to the top. So we got one name that we like. So you like running back?
Yeah, I like running back just because we know that what's his Pierce.
You done with Pierce? All right, so
This is my last year.
Joe, you got Joe Mixon,
Yeah,
Damian Pierce,
yeah.
who was beat out by a journeyman.
Singletary. I mean,
So do you like Pierce or yes or no?
all right. So
if Joe Mixon goes down, do you want Pierce in the game? Because the names we have up there
Yeah.
now are Bucky Irvin, Trey Benson from Florida State.
yeah,
So this will be the discussion in the draft room. Will either one of those upgrade in this system
Yeah.
over Pierce?
so all right. So I really don't know these running backs, man. So that's why
Okay.
I'm trusting
And one from
y'all.
Florida State.
For you got
Trey.
Trey Benson, and then you got Bucky Irvin. So this is right here. I'm asking for y'all's opinion, man.
So Bucky Irvin's more of a scat back. He would be more.
If you
of
had to
the,
compare it to a pro style, who would it be?
He's a bigger version of the guy out of Philly. Not Sproles, but the one they got on their team now.
Not Boston Scott, is it?
Yeah, Boston. He's
Okay.
Boston
he's a
Scott?
bigger Boston. So he's 5'10".
He's 5'10".
but he plays like Boston Scott. You throw it to him out of the backfield, get him on the edge, things like that. So if you want to get to the edge, yes. Trey Benson's a bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's 6'1",
He's
220.
6'1",
Yeah,
but
he's like a Pierce already.
He's
Yeah.
I was gonna say that he's faster than Pierce. He's a faster Damian Pierce.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
So we know that with this type of offense, they normally go with the normally smaller running backs, not too big. Especially if you know how to catch, that helps a lot.
so it sounded like it's Bucky Irvin or the corner.
I say Bucky Irvin.
Okay.
DC, who you think, man?
Work. Bucket.
I'll go. I'm liking
doubt.
Bucky Irvin.
Oh,
That'd be dangerous right there.
Yeah.
Because C.J. Stroud, if he can't get to the receivers, if you drop it off to Bucky Irvin, that might go to the house too.
Drafted.
You'll have plenty of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So with the next pick, 87th, we had the Cowboys on the clock, and so previous we drafted a center,
Mm-hmm.
wide receiver,
Mm-hmm.
and now we need a running back, tackle, defense lineman, linebacker, and cornerback.
So there's two names. Trey Benson's still there,
Mm-hmm.
and then Patrick Paul out of Houston, who's a
Tackle.
6'7" tackle that I'm not sure I like or not. He is
And he's 6'7".
yeah, he's
315?
6'7", 315.
He's a junior, 23 years old.
Yeah. Watched him a little bit. Actually, I watched him a lot. He needs development.
Yeah.
He would be, if he had to start, I would be terrified but he has all the traits. He's explosive, long arms, all that stuff.
It says right here he has the size and density to move people in the run.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah.
lacks a true mean streak.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have that toughness.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So that's pretty much the good representation of him. But we got to get somebody over there.
Yeah.
Just in case if Tyler Smith, who we kicked out, if he gets hurt, but that Trey Benson, woo,
Yeah.
man, I'm gonna go Patrick Paul.
But Trey Benson's like a Derrick Henry, right?
Well,
Like,
no, he's like a Damian Pierce.
Yeah,
right.
okay.
He's tough runner. When he gets in the open field,
Man,
you're
you
not
know
gonna catch
what?
him.
How about if the Texans trade, like if the Texans gave you that pick for Damian Pierce, would you take that?
Third, not a third. No,
That's too much.
he's already been benched once.
Mm-hmm.
But
Singletary.
yeah,
Yeah.
go down. Go to your tackles.
Tackles, okay.
Yeah, go to the tackles and let's see. Yeah, OT right. Yeah, Patrick Paul. Man, that's it. That's the last of the Mohicans right there. Patrick Paul. I would go Patrick Paul.
Patrick Paul?
Yep,
Yep.
Patrick Paul.
DC?
It's a need.
It's a need.
Yeah.
Need.
Okay.
Maybe he can get a little bit tougher.
So that's it right there. So for the draft, so the Titans didn't have a third round pick.
No,
huh?
that's gone. That's been gone.
So right now, PFS is going to grade us on this right here. So first we got the Cowboys. So overall, Cowboys we get graded a B plus with the corner, wide receiver, and a tackle.
With the center.
I'm sorry.
Center.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Center, wide receiver, and a tackle.
So all B pluses.
All B
for
pluses.
those.
How do we feel about that?
If it fell out like that, I would love it.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
Patrick Paul pick is in the air, but like DC said, it's a need.
It's a need, yeah. DC, how you feel about this, man?
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Like you say, that's what it's all about, filling a need. Now, whether it works out or not, but today it's a need that's been filled.
Okay. Then we go to the Texans. Texans pick up number of Michigan players. All right, so the Texans they got a B plus for wide receiver, a B plus for the defensive lineman, and a B minus for the running back. Overall, a B plus. I feel happy with it. We need a wide receiver. We need a defensive lineman, and I got greedy with the running back. It wasn't a need, but I got greedy because I don't think Damian Pierce is a true number 2 for this scheme right now. So
I'm surprised they hadn't tried to move him yet. At least dangle him around. At least for 6 rounds, do something instead of end up having to cut him.
Yeah,
because you're gonna have him just riding the bench all year long.
I think they will give him one more year, man.
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Back
So
up.
Hell,
Because he showed flashes.
he did show
He's not
flashes.
good for Slowick's offense, but he's got to be good for somebody's offense.
Exactly.
Because he showed too much promise
Yeah.
when Cully was there and that whatever they was running.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's got to be good for somebody's offense. Somebody can find something to do with him.
Yep. All right. So now we go to the Tennessee Titans grade, and you. So, but then y'all's grade is A for the tackle, A for safety, overall
A.
A.
Yeah.
So
So,
maximize your 2 picks.
That's right.
At now, Joe Alt was number 5 on their big board. You got him at 7,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got Tyler Nubin, who's 25th for them. You got him at 38.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah.
Value.
Yeah.
So you want to check out overall the first round?
we can run through real quick.
The mock draft. So we know Caleb Williams when he went to Chicago. Drake May went to the Commanders. Jaden Daniels is going to the Patriots, and Malik.
They actually have Malik Neighbors going over Marvin Harrison.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, Jerron, I'm starting to lead Jalen Daniels over Caleb. I'm starting to lean that way now, man.
Oh,
I really am.
whoa.
I'm starting to lean number 1 overall.
Whoa.
For me, I think I'm leaning that way, Fredo.
Table that for next week.
Okay.
Because we're going to have to talk about that one.
Yeah. And then we have Dallas Turner going to the Chargers.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison going to the Giants.
Whoa. Run that back. What did the Chargers do?
Dallas Turner.
Edge rusher.
They passed Marvin Harrison up.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Come on. You gave all your receivers away already.
There's
Come on.
and on draft day, there's no way they passing up one of them receivers.
Yeah, but according to PFF, they do.
Wow.
So, all right, and then of course, Joe Alt goes to y'all, and the Falcons pick up a tackle.
Fuaga.
Fuaga. The Bears with the 9th pick get Did the Bears have the 9th pick?
Yeah.
Yeah, Roman Duce, who they get?
Yeah, Roman.
That's nasty.
Yep.
That's nasty right there.
Yeah. So they got 2 wide receivers in the first round. Oh no.
Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb. Yeah. And then the Jets pick up a tackle from Penn State.
Fashanu.
And then the Vikings get a cornerback from Alabama.
That's a good pick for them.
Tyrion Arnold.
Yep.
And then the Broncos get J.J. McCarthy
at 12.
No way in hell, not the way they talking.
Nah.
Not at 12, the way they've been talking him up.
Yeah.
And the Raiders pick up Jared Verse from Florida State. The Saints get the tight end.
Brock Bauer. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. And then
he's going to sell a lot of jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he will.
And then the Colts get edge rusher
Laeti Latu.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a danger right there. Colts coming up.
Could be boom or bust right there.
Mm-hmm. And then the Seahawks get Quinn Mitchell, cornerback from Toledo.
There you go, Fredo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seahawks.
Yeah.
Ooh, they gonna have him on the other side of Witherspoon.
What's up?
No, they're gonna put Witherspoon in the slot.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then have him
Man.
and that what's the other cat from that 6'4" cat
Yeah,
they
in the
got
back.
out there? Yeah.
That came out like UTSA or something like that. Oh man.
Yeah. And then the Jaguars pick up tackle Troy Fulton from Washington. And then the Bengals pick up tackle from Alabama, J.C. Latham.
See, this is why I wouldn't have a problem with the Titans trading back. What number is that pick?
18.
18.
Yeah.
You named off 4 tackles that I would not. Fianu, the other one, Penn State, and I think it was Washington and Oregon State. Or something.
Yeah.
Any one of those, I wouldn't mind. Pick
I'm
up draft capital.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Trade back.
Yeah.
And Rams are picking up Brian Murphy since Aaron Donald's gone.
Aaron Donald pieced out.
Yep. And then the Steelers get cornerback Nate Wiggins.
Mm-hmm.
Dolphins pick up tackle Garrett
Barton. I think he's going to kick inside he's going to be a guard or center.
Then the Eagles get Brian Thomason.
Jeez.
Wide receiver LSU.
Oh, I'll be so mad. I'll be hot.
Oh, man.
I would be pissed off if Brian Thomas ended up in Philly, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no stopping that.
Oh, wow.
And then the Vikings pick up tackle from Georgia, Amaris Mims.
Yeah.
And then the Jerome picked up
Jackson Powers
cornerback. And then the Packers pick up cornerback Cooper DeJean. DeJean. That's the white cornerback, right?
Yeah.
Slash safety.
Mm-hmm.
And then
soon to be safety.
Soon to be safety.
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly right.
And then the Buccaneers pick up edge rusher from Missouri, Darius Robinson.
Robinson.
Yeah. And then the Cardinals pick up tackle from Oklahoma, Tyler Guyton.
Guyton.
So they got Paris on one side, and they'll pick up Guyton, put him on the other side.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
And then the Bills pick up tackle from Arizona, Jordan Morgan.
Yeah.
And then the Lions picked up Kool-Aid McKenzie from Alabama.
Yeah. But one of the guys went to jail, right? Sutton?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Quick replace.
Yeah.
Get him out of there.
And then Baltimore Ravens get edge rusher from Penn State, Chop Robinson.
That's going to be huge.
That's nice.
That's going to be huge.
These
right
next
there.
two, though. Oh, my goodness, if these next two happen.
Damn.
Go ahead.
This is crazy. San Francisco get wide receiver Xavier Worthy from Texas. And then
think of what Shanahan can do with Xavier Worthy.
Man.
It's going.
So basically, they're saying they go trade
Ayuk?
Basically, yeah. He'll take the Ayuk spot.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And then the Chiefs pick a wide receiver from Texas, Eddie Mitchell.
Oh,
that's nasty.
Man.
That's nasty.
No.
You got Rasheed Rice,
Hollywood Brown,
and Adonai Mitchell.
Yep.
With Kelsey just roaming.
Ooh, doing whatever the hell he wanted to do.
Take a sweet ass time.
He can run any route he wants because that's dangerous right there. So go back to that overall again.
Overall,
what did y'all? So you traded with the Vikings, and you let the Texans basically let the Vikings get Amarius Mims from Georgia. Yeah, which kind of screwed me because if he was there, I would have took him.
Yeah, because would have got next.
F the Texans in this mock.
Yep.
Which I would expect the Vikings to package both of those first round picks.
They're moving
probably
up.
Next year's first round pick to get up there where they need to get.
Yeah. Because we know the Vikings not going to be there, man.
Take it. If they come knocking at us with that, I'm definitely jumping on that.
I think they try to get up to 4.
They're gonna have to. It's gonna take a lot too. Yeah.
Because they got to get above the Giants. Giants at 6.
Right.
So they're going to have to get up 4 or 5.
Yeah, because we know the Cardinals don't need a quarterback. Chargers don't need a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you have to get that number 4 pick. And the Cardinals going to stack up on picks again. Yep.
As they should.
Yep. They need it.
Because if they drop down and get, hell, there'll be a good Brian Thompson landing spot if they strike out on the other cats.
So the Cardinals?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Plus more picks. Yeah. That would be nice.
Man, this draft
should be some movement.
Yeah, man. This draft could be nice, man.
Actually, if this would be a perfect scenario for everybody, if it really went like this, I think that'd be pretty good for everybody.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's it, man. That's it for our mock draft right there. Before we log off, gentlemen, y'all boys have anything else?
No.
What do you guys think about the talk of OBJ? Dolphins say the contract if he wanted. How y'all feel about him going there?
Going to where?
To the Dolphins.
The Dolphins with Waddle and Tyreek.
Man, I don't know, man. Like, I'm surprised that he hasn't taken it yet, but it depends how much he wants to get paid.
Right.
I don't know, man. Maybe OBJ still sees himself as a top wide receiver, man, but he didn't do much with Baltimore.
Keep on.
Yeah, man.
So basically, he is gonna be a reserve player now.
Right. Mm-hmm.
He already got outshined by the young cat in Baltimore.
There he did.
Now there's no way he's seeing the field
with Waddle
and Tyreek. So that's the downfall of a great one right there.
Yep.
But he got a Super Bowl out of it though.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean he was a beast in the early in the Super Bowl until he got hurt. Yep.
Oh, yeah, it was. It's just that injury.
Yes.
Yeah, that affected his play style, man. No, he can't make them cuts like he used to, man.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, now, man, he's just a jag, I guess. Just another guy.
To that point, man.
You know, because, he didn't do nothing in that playoff game. I don't know.
Other than that, I think I'm good. I don't see anything brand new.
DC, you good?
Good, Fredo.
Steven, you got anything? Huh? Nope. All right, gentlemen, let's wrap up this episode for today. Thank you for tuning in to the Shield Football Podcast. Like I said in the beginning, please subscribe to the channel, share this video, like it as well, and that'll be much appreciated. Also, follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts where you want to listen to us. But mostly, man, if y'all could just hit that YouTube subscribe, man, like these videos, that'd be much appreciated. But until next time, we will see y'all next week at the same time. All right. Until then, later, guys.
Later.
Peace out.